So Garth and I are talking about what we are going to be doing for our yard, and I've been going to some classes through one of the local businesses here just to learn about all different kinds of things that we can do here, including gardening and canning, and we just learned about pasture management, and we're going to be planting some trees. And of course, I want to start a garden. So I just wanted to get some before pictures as well, or video. And then as we progress, start capturing our progress. So let me flip this around. So our house, of course, here. And then this is the north side. And at some point, we are probably going to plant some trees along the property line. To make a windbreak for the house, and also maybe just to add a little bit more, not necessarily privacy per se, but just to add some. And then this is the east side, and we are most likely going to be planting some fruit trees down there just on the ridge right before it starts to kind of go down to the woods. And then I will probably start a garden in a few weeks on the south side of the house. And I'll go grab some pictures of that too. But anyway, this is kind of what we have currently. And over time, again, I'll capture the changes as they happen. Right, something that we never did in California is driving to go pick up manure, but here we are at a horse barn. Rebecca let us know about it. She had picked up some to start a compost pile. We're going to be starting a compost pile too, so here we are. Funny enough, it's literally next door to the home where we adopted Willow, so we were driving and thinking this seemed really familiar, and here we are. So anyway, it'll be the first step into the compost that we'll be starting for our garden. All right, so we bought a tarp, and Garth is going to put it in the back of his truck and then shovel on the dirt. So there we are in the back of the truck. It's got one scoop already. He's a good man doing all of the scooping, getting what we need for our compost. I guess while I'm here waiting, I can also talk about the research that I was doing to learn more about composting. I did learn the difference between browns and greens. Browns would be your carbon, which are trees, branches, and leaves, cardboard, paper that you get in the mail, except for the glossy paper, used paper towels, anything like that that had come from trees. And then the greens are the food scraps that you have in your house. No meat, no dairy, but vegetables, no citrus, or very limited. You can make your compost too acidic if you have citrus, and onion skins, I guess, can also cause issues. So, but most other things can go in there. So as I'll be doing food prep and chopping vegetables and, chopping off the greens, peeling vegetables, eggshells, all of that can go into the compost. And then it was suggested that red wiggler worms, I believe, are the worms that do the best with composting, although there's other worms that you can use too. But then layering some branches or cardboard on the bottom, and then some leaves, some greens, and then just doing different layers, making sure it's moist but not too wet, and then turning it every so often, maybe every week or so. And then as it breaks down, it becomes fertile for your soil. It basically adds nutrients in there, so it should help the garden. And we're planning on planting trees and also a garden, so it will be great for that type of thing as well. So again, just trying to learn what I could be doing to have a great garden.